organization when you were down there and you came down there and on that, I think it was a Sunday morning, you came down there and you thought you were going to be down there all day and they told you to leave?
On the second day, we stayed until about 4:45 on Saturday. We were instructed to come back Sunday morning, which we did. We were very surprised to find no lines. What they had done was not only had poll managers there, Fulton County poll managers, but the previous day had a number of Fulton County employees who were there also. The girls behind us, they were librarians, but they were Fulton County librarians. They were there to do this. So on Sunday morning when we went down, it was fairly void of anybody. We were just very surprised. We were instructed to go to our table that we had had the day before. People came in after us, including the people at the table behind us. We gave our table number so that we could get our ballots. We waited and we waited. The people behind us got theirs. They had over 3,000 from Sandy Springs precincts. The people in front of us had over 6,000 from another precinct. And when our box came, our eyes were getting kind of big because that was a lot of ballots to get through. When we got ours, we opened up our box, and the Fulton County ballot boxes are like heavy-duty suitcases with padding on the inside and roller carts. We had the young man unseal ours, and then when we opened it, I was kind of aghast. We had one batch of the machine-generated ballots in there from the BMDs, the ballot marking device. There were 60 of them in that batch. They were all from a quality living center, and which is in, I believe, southwest Atlanta. I do know it's South Atlanta. And all we had was 60. And we stayed around and we asked for another batch, and we waited and we waited and we waited. Did not get one. We volunteered to help the other people who had such enormous stacks, and we were told that we were done. So the thing that was also an oddity to us, whether it was the Sunday bunch, I've done this long enough to know the votes are usually fairly even, and this was not the case either with the absentee type ballots or when you're seeing a stack where 98% of them are for one candidate. Those are overwhelming odds, particularly when you look at the overall vote count.
Okay. Were there other, when we were told to leave, was there anybody else that still left there, still counting?
Oh yes, this was 10 in the morning, and that's why we volunteered to help the gals behind us and the gals in front of us, or anybody else in the room. But we were told to leave. Some other friends of ours, Dr. and Dr. Roll, were told to leave. And so I suggested to my partner that we left. And when we were there the night before, there were pallets of ballots that needed to be addressed and counted. And those pallets were non-existent the next day. And to be told we had to block off so much time and miraculously finish by 10 o'clock on Sunday morning and not required for any other service. That was amazing.
No further questions of this witness.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.